How many hours per week does your team spend fixing Copilot formatting? Wrong fonts, wrong colors, layouts that look nothing like your brand. You generate something useful, then spend 20 minutes making it look like it came from your company. That stops today. Microsoft just added brand kits to Copilot, and once it is set up, every person in your organization benefits automatically. Hi, I'm Paul Keijzers, Microsoft MVP at KbWorks. Today I'll show you the full setup for brand kits in Microsoft 365, the admin steps, the brand manager steps, and the live results. Let's go. What is a brand kit? A brand kit in Copilot does one thing. It reads your organization brand guidelines and pulls out colors, fonts, and elements automatically. You upload a PDF like this, your brand guide, your style manual, a structured document with your colors and fonts. Copilot reads it from that point. Every time someone in your organization generates content in the create experience, it says on brand. No more manual corrections, no more telling Copilot use blue, not purple. It just shows. Admin setup. Step 1, security group. Before any of this works, your admin needs to do two things. Let me walk you through. First, we go to the admin center in Entra. Step 1 is to create an email-enabled security group. This group contains the people who will manage your brand kit. Your brand manager, your marketing lead, or your IT admin. One person is enough. So what we do here is we already have a lot of groups, but we could create a Microsoft group. And let's call this a brand manager. I'm just doing this. I already did this for the rest of the demo. We are going to assign owners. Let me do that. Assign myself. I don't do members because I don't know who's the brand manager. It's just the case of testing. Manager demo. And it's a private group. And I don't want a team for it. Allow admin roles to be assigned. That's perfect. Okay, create group. So now this brand manager group is created. I'm going to copy the email address. So here we go. Then once we have done that, we go to step 2, enable the policy. Step 2 is going to config.office.com and sign in with your Microsoft account, your admin account. So I already did this login. Then we go to customization and policy management. I already did that, so let's just one more time. We click on create and we say brand manager. So in this case, we create a new policy. And let's make it brand managers. I'm not going to add a description. This policy configuration to specific groups, which we just enabled the group. So I'm going to add this group. You can also do it for a whole organization. I would not recommend that, but so I select the group. I could also paste and copy the email address. In this case, this is enough. And we save it. Then we click on next. And now we see all the policies. And here we will look up the policy brand manager. And here you see there's a policy already. It's not configured. So we are going to do that right now. We are going to click on configure, enable. And again, once more, the brand manager's email address, and then click apply. Now you see that it's configured. We click on next. And if everything looks correct here, we're going to click on create. So once again, when this is done, it can take up to 24 hours before the brand manager can start working. So if you want to do this today before you plan to use it. Brand manager setup, preparing the PDF. Now we switch to the brand manager perspective. Before you touch Copilot, prepare your brand guide PDF. So this is the one I generated with Copilot actually to show my brand guide. So as you can see, it's it's just like 2-3 pages, and you can directly use it. Do not upload an 80-page marketing document. Copilot needs clean, structured content, hex codes, font names, clear labels. If your brand guide is long, extract the style summary first. The output quality depends directly on how clean your PDF is. Brand manager setup, navigating to the brand kits. Now, a quick note before I show you the navigation. If I go to my page, we have on the left-hand side, we have all the items. But what I found out is that it's just live and it is not showing up here. So what you need to do is go to Microsoft 365 and then create on the end. So let's go there. So this is the URL you have to go to. And then you come to your create option. So for me, it doesn't show. Sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't. Here we see that we have multiple options, but what we are going to do is add the brand kit. So let's do that. So here we are going to more, and then we go to brand kits. And here we have the possibility to add, create a brand kit. So this is the brand kit KbWorks. And here we can add guidelines. So what I will do is add the brand kit here. And what you see, it extracts the logos, it extracts the colors, the fonts, the voice, and the style directly. And let's wait for like 30 seconds, and then it should be there. All right, it's done uploading. Took a little bit longer. Let's see what it did. I'm just gonna refresh, save assets. And now we are going to publish the brand kit. Publish. We actually see some things that created by you, shared with you. I'm just checking. All right. So it did something incorrect with the logo still. You see that the colors are there. The font isn't there. I don't know why it's that. And images I did not upload. Templates I did not upload. The brand voice I did upload actually. Style. So here we have the style. And now I just need to add the logo. The minimum clear space of logo must be equal to the height of the K character on all sides. When used digital application, the KbWorks logo must be at least 120 pics. So I can upload the logo. Let's do that. One moment. So I uploaded my own logo. And of course you can do more, but basically this is it. And as you can see, it's not yet perfect. And that's also something I want to mention, because you would say, okay, if I use this brand kit, it should work everywhere the same. People cannot change it anymore. but too bad, that's not the case yet. So now we are going to create a new item, and for that we will use 2 prompts just to show you what is happening. So here we go to the create again, and here we say, okay, create a title slide for a presentation, Microsoft 365, make it look professional and modern. Brand and color, we did not want to select this, so I'm going to try to unselect this. Let's see, yes. It should be like this. So this is what it made it from this prompt, but let's go back and create a new one. And now we are going to select. Now we are going to do exactly the same prompt, but then with using the brand kit enabled. And this already clears why I'm not a big fan yet of the brand kit, because you have to select it. As you can see, it looks totally different. I must say, maybe it's because of the size. Let's make it a bit bigger. Maybe that helps. Doesn't help, because I would say if we have this, it just doesn't look right. But good, it applied the brand kit, and that's what we were looking for. A few things to know. Brand kits work in the Create experience. Go to Microsoft.com and then to this URL, which I have here at the top. If you do not have it yet, it will be rolling out really quick. And don't forget that this policy of the security group will take about 24 hours. Do not try this 10 minutes after the setup. Small limitations, massive time savings once it's up and running. As you can see, it applies the correct things. Maybe I should do my settings better, but for now, this is really great. And every organization I work with spends hours fixing Copilot output to match their brand. That stops now. The setup is one security group and one PDF. Most IT admins can do this in under 15 minutes. The payoff is that every person in your organization stops manually correcting colors and fonts forever. The KbWorks framework talks about speed as phase 4. Brand kits are a perfect sample. You invest 15 minutes once and you save hours every month. This is not about productivity, that is compounding efficiency. I have put together a free Microsoft 365 Copilot whitepaper that walks through exactly how to activate, configure, and adopt Copilot the right way. Download it at this URL at the top, and the link will be in the description below. This will help you reclaim your Friday afternoon. Subscribe for a new Microsoft 365 tip every week and drop a comment below. Can you already find brand kits in your Create menu, or do you need to go to the URL? I'm curious how far the rollout has reached yet. See you next week.